why would it make sense to refinance twice rather than waiting to get to next year when rates should be lower? So right now we are seeing rates trending nicely, very, very slowly getting better based on inflation being down. And if rates are going to continue to drop and then kind of go sideways and then go up a little bit and then drop a little bit, it's going to be a big fluctuation for a while. So we're going to see a little bit of that. Inventory is coming up a little bit. That is going to help as well. But right now, if you're in a situation where we need to work on your cash flow, we need to work on your credit to put you in the best position possible when rates do hit that target spot for you to save the most money, it may make sense to refinance twice. And this is, I've gone over this with our loan officers, with our crew here, on trying to really help people with their financial aspects of their life. Because if you come in, it's kind of seems like, oh, I'm just trying to get you to refinance twice. I want to get paid twice. That's not really the case. I want to see you get the best rate possible when that perks up. So in the meantime, how do I do that? I lower your credit balances. I get you further away from being late on payments because you didn't have cash flow. I use your house and your equity to fix your current problem, even if that means getting out of your 3% rate and putting you in 6, 7%, whatever it is. So long as we have cash flow there and we have a mechanism in place that's going to help you save some money, is going to help us put your credit in a better spot. That's step one. Now we're going to wait 6 to 12 months before we want to refinance again. So ideally, when we're anticipating rates coming down next year, a lot of people said they thought rates would come down this year. We were kind of hesitant on that. I'm certainly not as smart as some of the big time people that'll tell you where things are headed. But our overall feeling is we are going to start hitting a sweet spot towards the end of the spring market next year. So if it makes sense for you right now to get yourself in a great position to capitalize on next year, if that means refinancing now, then doing it twice does make sense. Does it cost you a little bit extra money? Yes. Will it cost you much money out of pocket? No. So if you can use your home as an asset to fix your situation now, to not completely fix it, but repair it and set us in the right direction for a better situation later, that's what we talk about. So when we're talking to any sort of clients that we have, two-part refinance is always going to be an option. It is coming up all the time lately. It's been very, 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 very heavy, which is why I wanted to put out a video around this, because a lot of people call up, hey, I want an equity line because I got to fix my credit. And then their credit isn't good enough to get a second loan. They have to refinance their first loan to fix these problems to get in a better position later. So while my advice would never be, hey, don't worry, just refinance now because you'll be able to get a lower rate later. The same as my advice to someone buying a house now saying, hey, just buy more than you can afford even though the rate's too high because you'll refinance later. That is the lousiest marketing thing people put out in this business, is just making promising you something that's going to happen in the future that they have zero control over, because we do not know where the financial markets are going to go at any time. They're very reactionary to what goes on in the world. So that is the two-part refinance. That's why it might make sense. If you or anybody else has questions where it might be beneficial to them or beneficial, like if you're in the real estate business and beneficial to your clients, whatever it might be, please let them know. I'm happy to look at anybody's situation, try to help them out. Thanks so much.